Oh, yes, sir. Welcome to Under the Hood Sports. I'm your host with the most, Johnny Hill. Hey, man, if you don't know me, you really should know me. Hey, man, I got a living legend right here, man. He's on the rise, man. He played quarterback at Parkview. He's a four-star quarterback, man. Quentin Murphy Jr., my boy. Look, Quentin, how you doing, man?
And I'm blessed. How you?
Man, I am great, man. No complaints at all, man. First of all, I'm grateful to have this opportunity, man, to talk to you because Quinn, you on the rise, man. You doing your thing, man. And it's always good to shine light on young, uprising talent, especially like yourself, man. For the audience who don't know who Quinn is, man, he have multiple offers from Division One powerhouses such as Utah, Wisconsin, Tennessee, Pittsburgh, Arkansas, Mississippi State, Oklahoma, Colorado, Louisville, Oregon, Michigan State, Ole Miss, Georgia, and Syracuse. That list goes on and on, man. And Quinn, let's just dive deep into this, man. We hear about the offers, man. But let's talk about how you got started, man. Let's do that, man. Who taught you the game of football, man?
So tell me really the game?
Mm-hmm.
Really, really nobody. You know, when I first started playing football, I didn't play flag, so I went straight to tackle.
Mm-hmm.
I was like 8. No, actually, I was like 7.
Mm-hmm.
I went to my cousin football practice. We used to play with this thing called PH Bucks. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I want to play football. So I talked to the coach right on the spot. I got done talking to him. He said, "Here goes some shoulder pads. All you need is cleats."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. So when I first went to practice, I was scared. I wasn't really scared, but I was nervous. My mom was nerve and wreck, and you just got my pops in the back, like, oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
Talk to
right.
your
So,
dad.
so we did hitting drills. I won't forget it. First time I did hitting drill, man, I got popped and fumbled,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for
and
sure.
like and everybody was just like, oh, like yeah.
Oh
So,
yeah, they made it a big deal.
so
Yeah,
after like watching the younger, older guys, you know, doing what they do and build my confidence up. And when it
for
came to
sure.
that first game, I wasn't scared no more. I was playing defense at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was making little tackles, jumping on
Yeah,
people's back to get them down and stuff. But that built my confidence up though. So after that, I was like, oh yeah, this it. I want to take it serious now.
for sure, man. When you mentioned playing defense, man, if the audience missed anything, he plays quarterback, the quarterback position. Why did you want to play quarterback, man? What led you to say, you know what, man, I could play receiver, running back, anything on the offensive end, man, any skill position, but I want to play quarterback. What made you want to play that?
So I really wanted to play quarterback because growing up as a kid, I'm still a kid, but I was watching Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
So the way Tom Brady managed the team, take control of the team, I was like, oh yeah, I want to be like him one day. So Tom Brady, he's the type of quarterback that be like, when he loses a Super Bowl or a playoff game, he keep his head up.
Yeah, he do.
And that's what I like about him. He don't complain. Only reason he complain if it's like a bad call or something, but he don't complain or none of that. So I was like, I want to be like Tom Brady, that leadership. And also, that's the only quarterback I was looking at. So, I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I want to play quarterback. And also, I used to watch a show on Netflix called QB1.
Oh yeah, that's a good show. That's a good show.
Yeah.
That's a good
So
show.
I used to watch that, and I was like, yeah, I want to play quarterback. I feel like I can handle it. So after that, it was on, just falling right into it.
Okay, man. Let's speed up your journey up a little bit, man. We learned how you got into the game. We know what position and different things like that, man. But let's go ahead and talk about Parkview. You played at Parkview High School, and you had uh for no, you played at Robinson High School. Let me get my stuff together, bro. You played at Robinson High School, man. Let's go ahead and dive deep into it. And you had a phenomenal career there, man. As a sophomore, I'm looking at your resume right now, man. You rushed for over 500 yards, threw for
Yeah.
over 1,000 yards, right? Four player of the games in your sophomore campaign. Junior year, man, rushed for almost 700 yards, threw for above almost 900 yards and three players of the game, man. let's dive deep into them seasons, and let's even dive into your freshman campaign. Let's talk about that, man. Your freshman year of going to Robinson, how was it, man?
My
And
freshman year was like phenomenal. I feel like that was like my really first year playing quarterback. So I was starting for junior high. I was 8th and ninth grade together, and I was on ninth grade. So playing freshman or junior high, it was really easy.
hmm
Cause I'm big and I'm little with them some little boys. So
yeah, yeah,
I was like, okay, this is a step. So I was like, okay, freshman, junior high got over with. We went 7-2. Then I moved up to varsity. It was a varsity quarterback, and I was behind them.
hmm
So I was like, okay. So we won a state that year, 2021. So after the varsity quarterback left,
How'd
I
that
was
feel when the state, man? How did it feeling win state in
it
your
was it was a good feeling though. We got a nice ring, man. I'm gonna show you, man.
for sure, for sure.
And- But after that, it was on to my sophomore year, and that's when the competitive came because I was
Yeah,
like three quarterbacks. So I was okay, three quarterbacks. I was like, okay, I gotta win this. Because at the time, I was just like I was like chip on my shoulder,
yeah,
chip on my shoulder. So it was a big chip on my shoulder. But I stayed prayed up. I worked every day that sophomore year. I showed the coach what I got, and when I really knew I was a starter, we was in team camp, and I was rolling with the first team.
yeah,
So I said, "Oh yeah, it's a done deal from there." So after that, we went first game. We played PA. I hurt my ankle, rolled it. You know, I wasn't gonna quit though.
yeah,
Second game, I was hurt still. We weren't really one of the best, but third game, that's when it really snapped.
yeah,
It really snapped. So after that, we was on from there. We went 12-2. We lost to Parkview.
yeah.
Lost to Parkview, so we were in the semi. And junior year, it was a little struggle. Uh, as me as a quarterback, I felt like my junior year, I could have been a better leader.
hmm
I was kind of lazy my junior year. I won't lie, because our QB coach left, so I was like, "What am I gonna do?"
You were still trying to get used to it and accustomed to the new.
Yeah, because also I was like, I'm lost. I lost a lot of seniors, so I was stressed. I was stressed after that point. I was like, okay, I got to make something work. So I'm trying to throw with the receivers. We had some good couple of decent guys, but it was a struggle, you know. But we got through it. We lost in the first round though to Southside by a field goal,
hmm
and that's when the decisions came. So after that, I was just thinking like, man, wait, what I got to do? Them boys at Parkview, they was like, hey, I used to play with them in the little league. They said, hey, come run with us one more year. And I was thinking because I'm big on loyalty.
Yeah,
So I was just like, do I want to do this? Do I don't? Because I say if I do this, they're gonna talk bad about me. But it's life. People gonna talk bad about you
it's,
regardless.
that is true.
So, I went ahead and made a decision. I made a little transfer thing that I was leaving, and it went viral, and I got a lot of hate. So, but I just ignored it.
Mm.
'Cause, like I know I'm in a better place now. So
For sure, man. Let's dive deep into that because that is very because Quinn, how old are you, man? You like 17?
17.
See, as a young man, as a 17-year-old man, you're going to like I'm just being honest with you. You're going to receive hate in any
Yeah,
great thing that you're going to do, man, especially playing the quarterback position or just in life in general. Like people isn't going to like what you're doing. But like how you withstand that, man. Let's talk about that because that's a lot to get used to because
yeah,
let's talk about your junior year one more time. Like you getting a new quarterback coach, right? And then
right.
losing a lot of seniors. So that forced you to grow up really quickly, right?
Yeah,
As a 17 or 16-year-old during that time. So you had to grow up really fast.
yeah,
So a lot of people don't understand like that's a lot of pressure in that moment in time for you to galvanize your teammates and you're still, a young man as yourself. So how were you mentally during that time? Because a lot of people talk about like, you know what I'm saying, the physical aspect of playing football, but you're still young, you're still a young man, and
Yeah.
you're trying to lead other young men at this moment in time. How were you mentally during that time, man?
So mentally, in my junior year, I was drained.
Yeah,
I won't lie. I was just like, I had people telling me, I suck and stuff. Cause my junior year, I had trouble. So,
yeah,
you know, playing that quarterback position it was good players. So like the teams we went against, they weren't just bad, but they
yeah,
gave some
yeah,
competition. And playing quarterback, they gonna come for your neck every game. So
yeah,
taking blows, late hits, it's gonna get to you and it stress you out. And when it stress you out, it make you lose focus. And plus, when you hear the crowd just saying like overrated and all that, it mess with your brain. So when it mess with like when they get to you, it really affected games. So mentally, I was drained. I won't lie to you. I was ready for the season to be over with.
mhm,
I was ready for the season to be over with, but it's life. So I had to deal with it. I was like, people gonna hate you regardless. Like my pops told me, if they not hating, you're not doing nothing right. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So, I just gotta learn how to deal with it now. I just soak it all in and it's like a motivation boost. The more
mhm.
they talk, it just pushes me. So
I
I
like
like it.
see, I like it, man, and that's really you being a leader and growing in your own as a young man because, let's talk about it because let's talk about this, man. A lot of people are going to come at you anyway because they see who you are, see the
Yeah,
offers that you're getting, and a lot of the coverage that you're receiving. And I just encourage you to keep doing what your dad said, man.
yeah,
Because like, let's be real, man. It's lonely at the top, man, and everybody want to come at the top, especially like when you playing the quarterback position. Everybody want to see you fail anyway. Everybody gonna say you suck or you trash.
yeah.
But one thing about it, you don't got the offers for no reason.
True, true.
You didn't win them player of the games for no reason. They just don't give that to anybody. So
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta
So
work hard for them.
yeah, yeah, you gotta work hard for them player of the games in them moments like that, man. But let's dive deeper into your career and let's talk about moments, man. How was it getting your first passing touchdown as a sophomore, man?
So my first passing touchdown, I think it was the third game.
Mhm.
I was still a sophomore. I was a little nervous, so I was like, Coach said, just go out there and have fun. So then, like, I think it was like 7-0 first quarter. We had like 10 minutes left.
For sure.
So I dropped back. I saw my boy downfield. I just threw it, and it was like fell right in his hands. I said, okay, okay, okay. I know what
Get used to it.
I got myself into. Man, by that first touchdown, man, I felt I was in that pocket doing some crazy stuff, like some
Let's
Patrick
go.
Mahomes stuff. Then that second touchdown, I just threw it deep, like it was beautiful. 3 steps, just launched it. So it was in his hands too. Third, I think I had like 4 that game. I can't remember 4 or 3,
Mhm.
but like 250 yards. So after that game, it really boosted my confidence. And actually going to the next game, I had like 197 with 3 touchdowns or 4 touchdowns. So after that, I was just like, oh yeah, I could. This
Yeah.
quarterback is easy. I like it.
Yeah, for sure, man. And let's talk about this too, man. We talk about moments. I'm the type of person, Quinn. I love to reflect on the highs and the lows because
Yeah,
them moments make us the young men that we are and the things we do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's important to just reflect so how we can move forward. Quinn, what would you have said going through your high school career so far, still being so young, it's still more football to go? What have been a low moment so far in your career?
my low moment is throwing about 3 picks in the game.
Mhm.
After that, it kind of, I was kind of like, dang. After that game, I ain't want we won. It was a blowout, but I still threw 3 picks. I was just telling myself like, I suck.
Yeah.
I suck. Like, what I got to do? Like, I'm horrible. So after that game, it was Friday. It was like we left around 10. I got to the house, got straight to it.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
I was mad. I watched film. I was like, what I do wrong? So that Saturday, I got straight to it. Went to the field. I went to work out with my trainer. Then I went with some guys and threw. And by that next game, it really showed. Cause I feel like my lows when you play it, like I ain't gonna lie, that whole week of practice, it wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you have a bad practice, it definitely turns on into that game that Friday. So that's why people say practice how you play, and I didn't practice how I played that game. So
Mhm.
that really turned out really bad for me. So that's probably one of my worst games though. 3 picks. Actually, I had 3 picks and 2 fumbles.
Mhm.
It was the worst game. So, I just after that it was over with. I swept it off and went straight to the next game. I couldn't hold a grudge on myself long. So
For sure, man. But what's a high moment? The highest moment you had so
man, that high moment is, man. I threw like 4 touchdowns. My percentage rate was like 15 and like 17.
for sure. I
And
love
we was going at it. Like I had like
it.
what game was that? It was against Whitehall. I had like 210, about like 70 rushing. I was on that game. I don't know what was wrong with me that game.
For sure.
I was just like, oh yeah, we finna work.
Yeah, gotta turn it up.
Yeah.
Hey, but Quinn, okay. Let's talk about your new school right quick, man. Parkview. Um, what type of player are they getting with you, man?
Oh, they gonna get everything out of me, a leader and everything. But Parkview is different, and I love it. It's a brotherhood over there. They don't talk bad about you. It's just you just won. You're a unit.
Mhm.
So somebody miss a rep. Oh man, ain't on you. Got to do up downs. I said, oh, I like that. I don't know why, but I like it though. You
Yeah.
know, your shoes untied, up downs, bad grades. You got to wear a
That
vest during the
discipline.
whole workout.
That's a discipline though. Like you need that because
Yeah, I like that.
that discipline makes you a dog though. Like that type of stuff right there. That what brings champions, man. Not cutting corners. Like doing stuff like that. I like that too, man.
Yeah. So after that, I was like, my first day of practice, I was like, okay. And man, they just made me feel love for real. I said, oh, yeah, I'm gonna love here. And the coaching staff is amazing. I love them. I love them. And especially the players, they made me feel home. I said, oh, yeah, I'm gonna like it here. It's an amazing team, we getting stronger every day, better every day. We trying to, they won back-to-back state championships. We trying to go for our third.
Hmm.
So, hopefully, me being who I am, I'm gonna give them my all because I know they giving it they all. So with them boys busting their tails in that weight room, they busting it like
Mm,
they not playing no games. So I said, oh yeah, this where I need to be. This where I need to be. So after I seen them, like I ain't gonna lie, first day I was a little nervous, but I just seen how the coach just like he just made me feel home. Like he just keep it real with you. So I said, oh yeah, this home. So I said they gonna get everything out of me. They gonna get a championship out of me for sure.
for sure. Quinn, how did it feel, man? Let's go back into that, man. About you receiving a lot of criticism online for
Yeah.
transferring schools at that moment in time. How did that make you feel, man? How did that
It
make
made me feel like I ain't gonna lie, it made me feel hype. You know, I was just like, oh, they mad because they know what they Parkview getting. So I was like, dang, why they hating though? But at the same time, it's just
you?
like they don't understand why I left. Like they just assuming stuff. Like
Yeah,
don't put none on the coach, and you don't know like what really happened. Like, but they just gonna assume stuff. This outside noise. That's what my coach told me, and I listened to that. It says outside noise. So he said ignore it. And it's like we just got a chip on our shoulder. Everybody coming for our necks. So
for
I
sure,
was like, continue to hate, but it's on.
for
I
sure.
got what y'all wanted. Y'all want to hate. I said, all right, bet.
I
All
love
right, bet.
Okay, man. Finally on Under the Hood Sports, we have to talk goals, man, because I feel like, Quinn, if you don't have a goal, what are you doing? It's a
True.
must to have a goal, man. So what are 3 goals that you got for yourself, man?
So my number one goal right
And it
now,
could be on and off the field, Quinn.
is to get bigger and stronger.
Mhm.
Bigger and stronger. Probably get on some protein.
Mhm.
You know, my second goal is to keep good grades, A's and B's. A
Yeah.
C is acceptable, but I really don't want the A's and B's.
Yeah.
And my third one is to win a ring with my brothers, man. But I want to ring. I want to win a ring with my brothers, man. That really like make my year, or make this is gonna stick with me. Like, dang, these my brothers, man. Like my true brothers. Like I play with these guys, so like just win a ring. But I know you probably wonder why I add colleges in there though. But
Nah, hey man, nah, because that's gonna come with time, man.
yeah, that's
See,
yeah,
we in this. See, we talk about this chapter. That college stuff gonna take care of itself, man,
yeah.
for sure. But Quinn, that's the end of the episode, man. Thank you for coming on Under the Hood.
Thank,
Thank you
thank
for
you.
the opportunity to tell your story, man. And this is Johnny Hill. This is Quinn. Look out for Quinn. He gonna be shining this year, man, on the field. Look out for Parkview, man. They on the rise, man. And I'm Johnny Hill. This is Quinn, and we are out of here.